Hello, hello. Top of the day to you. I hope everyone is doing well. And this is going to be my breakdown of nutrition in hopefully 3 minutes or less when I start talking about this poster right behind me, all right? So this poster is like the best thing ever. I hope that everyone will zoom in and take a picture of this poster. So I'm gonna go ahead and step out real quick. You guys pause the video, take a picture, zoom in, and just have this on hand, all right? So, I live my life, personally, paleo, and I do like 80-20, all right? So paleo 80-20, what does that entail? So paleo diet, that's meat, fruits, vegetables, no grains, no sugar, and if you do have sugar, it's like very little sugar, but it's supposed to be no sugar, okay? No added sugar. So if like something has sugar naturally, which isn't a whole lot besides fruit, so there you go. There's your sugar for the paleo diet. But if you do like an 80-20 lifestyle, you know, there are some healthy grains out there that you can eat that are very minimally processed, that if you want to have them every once in a while, it'll be fine. But like, it's not the end of the world. But you need to know what of foods affect you, all right? So we'll talk about a couple different things, but I like to live 80-20. Paleo is very doable for everyone unless you have extreme food allergies. I am not a nutritionist or a dietitian, so some of you may need to do some different things, but I think I have a great grasp about what to do with nutrition, how to implement it to everybody's daily life, and then that will, in turn, make you a healthier person and give you the desired look that you're looking for, okay? So here's the easiest breakdown for nutrition. All right, ready and go. Don't eat food from processed plants and stuff like that. Food doesn't have labels. Real food does not, okay? We can get into the nitty-gritty of it, but just stay away from processed food. Anything that's made in a plant is not good for you. We should be taking from foods that are coming from the fields, all right? If you can kill it or you can grow it, you can eat it. So we want to stay here. All right, proteins, veggies, and fats. Vegetables are carbohydrates. They tend to move a little faster through the system versus like a starchy carb, but we basically want to have a palm size worth of protein, all right, with every meal, maybe a palm and a half depending on what your goals are, but the average person needs a palm size worth of protein. You need to have a fist full of vegetables on your plate, and then you should have a thumb worth of fat with every meal if you're using like maybe cooking spray or olive oil or any sort of cooking oils that are clean, healthy fats for you. That'd be a great option. The fats can be oils, seeds, avocados, anything that are high in omega-3s, okay? Those are the good fats. And then you want to have some whole fresh fruit and berries. I like to have fruit every single day. Super good for you. And those late night cravings and snacks, also extremely helpful for you as well. We're at a minute 20. Coffee every day, 1 to 2 cups. Don't get excessive. I know some of us live on that stuff like an IV bag. You just walk around with coffee all the time, all right? Your plate should look like this, very colorful. It can be red meat, poultry, fish, anything like that. I try to keep my red meat to once a week, if that. I like to eat a lot of fish and chicken. Breaks down a little bit easier in the system. Some of you may notice, you know, red meat might have a slight adverse effect on you. So play with your foods. Know what you're eating. Know what it does to you. We'll talk about that here in a minute. All right, so your plate should look like this. Avoid the chemical fallout. Don't have chemicals in your food. Read labels. If you don't know what it means, you probably shouldn't eat it. Sleep, 7.5 to 9 hours. I say like 6 to 8 is ideal, all right? But you've got to sleep. Start setting alarms on your phone so you can go to bed, all right? Sugar and chemical substitutes, diet and fat-free products, or anything processed, stay away from it. So sugar and chemical substitutes. Bleached sugar, sugar in your food, added sugar, things like that. Chemicals, words that you don't understand on the label, just stop eating. It's not like a Snickers bar. There's a lot of chemical and a lot of sugar and artificial sugar that is in something like a Snickers bar or a donut, all right? So know where you're getting it. There's good ways to make donuts. I can make a paleo donut. It's paleo. I can make a paleo donut, or I can go to the Krispy Kreme. Big difference in the donut. $2.45. And lastly, grains. So processing, all right? You got to process a grain. Empty calories, they spike your insulin levels and they store as body fat, especially when you're eating a lot of them. We want you to drink a half a gallon of water a day. Get you a big old gallon jug and just walk around with it. It's amazing. You never run out of water, and then you know how much. All right, we're slightly over 3 minutes. And we want you to live. Everybody wants to eat the fun stuff. Just don't do it as often. maybe once a week, maybe once every other week. Wherever your weight loss goals are, I would say if you got a long way to go until you hit your goal, you probably want to take little to no cheat days. All right, if you're where you're at, but you still want to enjoy life a little bit, eat the cookie. Just don't eat all the cookies. Have a couple of chips. Have a soda from time to time. I don't do any of these things because I really try to keep, the really bad sugary substances out. But every once in a while, I like to enjoy a gummy worm. All right, I'm not gonna lie. But we want you guys to live a healthy lifestyle that is very sustainable, and then you can step outside of your box every once in a while. Okay, so giving nutrition the simplest form. Here's some things you could look up. These are all things you can read on the internet. The Paleo diet, the Whole30 diet. Okay, that is an amazing nutritional quest to take yourself on for about 6 weeks, because you'll learn a lot about food and what kind of reactions it has in your body, especially during that reintroductory phase. Okay, and then you have following your macros, basically getting your macronutrients, all right, proteins, fats, and carbs with numbers in your day, and following those numbers to optimize your nutritional needs and how your body responds to food and weight loss or weight gain, whatever your fitness goals are. Okay, so that was kind of a snapshot, hopefully 5 minutes or less, about nutrition. If you could apply this poster to your daily life, you're going to be doing some really good things. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed and learned something. All right, if you have any questions, please shoot us an email, drop a comment, whatever you need. We'll definitely get back to you. Okay, thanks for tuning in.